Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be a review of the brand new Kate Somerville product called Liquid Exfolikate. I was super excited when this came out because I was always a huge fan of her regular Exfolikate. That's more of like a wash-off treatment, but this is a leave-on treatment, so I was really excited to give this a try. I've been using this since probably about December, about a month now, so I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys and let you guys know how it worked for me, how it worked for my skin, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started because I have a lot to talk about. Okay, so first off, I should let you guys know about my skin type. So generally I run on the drier side, especially now in these dry winter months. My skin is just more like tight and flaky, and I'm just trying to focus my skincare more so on hydration. I'm also entering my mid-30s this year. I'll be 30. Oh my god, I was going to say 34. I'll be 35 this year. So I'm starting to notice more like fine lines and wrinkles pop up, more so kind of like in between my eyebrows, and I'm getting some like crow's feet, just some like little things I'm starting to notice. But the biggest thing, I'm starting to notice more dark spots pop up. So right now I'm just trying to focus my skincare routine on just extra hydration and brightening the skin and products that are just going to help to even out my skin tone. So I wanted to incorporate more acids into my routine. Over the last year or so, I've started to use more lactic acids, but I wanted to incorporate more intense treatments. So I've been on the hunt for more leave-on treatments, and I spotted this Liquid Exfolikate. It came out on Octoly's free store, and I've used probably about maybe 25% of the product, and I've really been liking the results, but I wanted to let you guys know if it's really worth that $58. So let's dive into the details of the product. Alright, so first off, this is 4 fluid ounces. It's available for $58 at Sephora, Ulta, and Kate Somerville's website, and they give you a pretty like substantial amount of product. I'll compare it to one of the ordinary bottles. This is the Ordinary Buffet, but these bottles are they 1 ounce? Yeah, this is 1 ounce. So it's a decent sized product. You really get a lot for your money in here, and I really like the packaging. It comes in this heavy glass frosted bottle. It feels like just a luxe product. It's a 10% AHA and fruit enzyme powered nightly leave-on exfoliating solution. We'll get more into the percentage later on, but it gently sloughs away dullness for a smoother, softer, more glowing skin. And they suggest you use this at night after cleansing, and they tell you to saturate a cotton round and then pat the face, décolleté, and tops of hands, avoiding the eye area. And it says allow liquid exfolikate to absorb, then follow with your favorite moisturizer. So I pretty much follow the directions to a T. I would use this at night before my moisturizer, but at the beginning I was applying it to a cotton pad, but it took probably 3 to 4 pumps to saturate a cotton pad, and I felt like I was losing a lot of the product in the cotton pad. So what I started doing was just applying 2 pumps directly into my fingertips and just patting it into my skin, and I felt like I was able to use less product that way, and I just felt like I was getting more out of the product. I felt like I said, I was losing a lot into the cotton round. And just to give you guys an idea of the consistency of this product, it's a very thin like serum, almost water-like. I wouldn't say it's like a cross between an essence and a toner. It has a little bit of thickness to it, but it's very thin at the same time. You can see how quickly it just runs down my hand, but it does feel really silky when you rub it in. Now as it dries down, it does dry down to like kind of almost a sticky, tacky consistency. When I first applied it, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not really a fan of tacky products, especially if like they pill up and flake, but this did not do that. The tackiness subsides probably within maybe a half hour. But if I apply my moisturizer directly onto it, there's no tackiness whatsoever, and the tackiness subsides by the next morning. So any of that like uncomfortable feeling does go away. And as far as any like tingling or burning goes, I experienced maybe a slight tingle on my face and chest area. On my neck it was definitely more intense, but I'm not used to using acids on my neck, so that's probably why. But for redness, I didn't get any redness even right after I used this product, and even the next day I didn't see any redness or peeling, so it didn't seem like it caused any kind of inflammation or anything like that. And it definitely doesn't feel as strong as Good Genes. After I use that product, I get almost a strong tingle sensation. This feels pretty gentle. It was just a slight tingle for me, but again, I am used to using a lactic acid, so that could be why. If it's your first time, you may experience a little bit more tingling than I did. So getting into that, let's talk about the ingredients. So I'll do an insert of the full ingredient list, and then I'll just highlight the key active ingredients. So the third ingredient on here is a lactic acid. So that's going to be one of your alpha hydroxy acids or your AHAs. And lactic acid is a larger AHA, so it's a little bit more gentle. It tends to sit more on the surface of your skin, and it really helps to exfoliate and brighten the skin. And then we have glycolic acid is a few ingredients down. That is going to be your stronger AHA. It's a smaller molecule, so it can get a little bit deeper. And then we have another acid called phytic acid. Phytic acid is an antioxidant that actually can decrease melanin production, so that can help to brighten the skin and just to help overall like even out your skin tone. So I was happy to see that in there. That is also in the Kate Somerville clarifying toner, which I really enjoy. And then further down we have some more fruit acids, which are also AHAs. They can also help retain moisture and help to brighten the skin, but they work as great humectants too, which is why they're included in a lot of skincare serums or moisturizers. And then further down we have green tea. That's that Camellia sinensis ingredient, which is also in a lot of skincare products because it's a proven brightening agent. There's been a ton of studies on green tea recently that actually shows that it really helps to even out skin tone. So that is awesome that that's in there. And then there's a peptide in here, the tetrapeptide 14. You guys can hear me talk a little bit more in depth about peptides in my Drunk Elephant versus It Cosmetics video, but there has been some studies to show that they do help to improve collagen, so they can help to increase firmness and elasticity in your skin. And then we have honey extract in here, which honey can have antibacterial effects, and it also has antioxidants, so it can help combat further signs of aging when you're exposed to pollutant and UV rays and things like that. So lots of good things are in here. Now the one aggravating ingredient is the second ingredient. That's that, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, but it's a flower extract, and most likely it was added for the fragrance properties. And whether artificial or natural, any kind of fragrance can irritate your skin. I've talked about this before, but I've never really gotten any like irritating effects from a fragrance added to skincare. I try and avoid it when I can. So when I see it in a product, I'm kind of bummed. I'm like, man, I like this product, but I would like it even more if there was no fragrance in here. So that for me is probably the only negative on here. The fragrance isn't too strong. It has almost a light floral fragrance, but if that bothers you, just keep that in mind. There is some natural fragrances in here. But overall, the ingredient list is pretty short. I like that there's a ton of actives in here. And I was really happy to see that the lactic, glycolic, and the phytic acid are really high up in the ingredient list. Now the only thing with that, because even though they're high containing in this product, the details on the label say that it's 10% AHA. Now, anytime you see a percentage on a product label, just throw that out the window. If you can get your hands on the actual pH of the product, that is going to tell you how intense or how deeply the product is going to penetrate. The lower the pH number, the more acidic or strong the product is. And just to give you guys an idea, your natural pH of your skin is around a 4.7. So you want to look for something that's underneath a 4.7. A lot of in-office peels are usually like around a 3. And now I found on Beautypedia's website the actual pH of this product is around 4.3, and just as a reference, Sunday Riley's Good Genes is around a 2.7. So Good Genes is going to be a lot more stronger. It's going to be a little bit more intense. You might experience a little bit more irritation or sensitivity from Good Genes. So this is going to be a little bit more of a gentle acid exfoliating product. Now that's probably why I didn't experience any redness or peeling from this product. It's not super strong. It's not going to be really irritating, and a lot of the ingredients are going to combat those irritating or inflammatory ingredients. They did do a good job with making this product a little bit more of a gentle exfoliating product. Keep in mind it does have that natural fragrance in here, but if it's your first time using an acid, this may be a good introductory product for you because it's nice and gentle. But for me, it did the job, and I did notice some positive effects from this. So getting into that, we'll talk about my results. I didn't do a full before and after picture, but I did take a picture of how my skin looks the day after using this product. So each morning when I woke up, my skin just felt overall more like smooth and tight, and I felt like I had an overall glow to my skin. And like I said, I never experienced any redness or flaking. If anything, in the morning my skin always feels just more soft and hydrated. Everything just looks overall more smooth. So I do feel like my fine lines filled out a little bit, and now my melasma or dark spots to me look just as dark. I didn't notice any lightening in those spots, but it's hard to say because I am pregnant right now, so I am going to have more melanin in my skin, so those spots are going to look a little darker, and the pigmentation is going to be deeper and a little harder to treat. So I really shouldn't speak on that, but I was hoping to see a little bit more lightening. But even with that, I feel like my skin just feels like brighter and just more smooth, and I just feel like I don't know, everything just feels a little bit more tight. So overall, I'm really happy with the results of this product. I love the softness and the smoothness it gives my skin, and I just love that glow I get in the morning. But I do wish it was a little bit stronger. I was always hoping to feel like a strong tingle, and I don't know, I wouldn't have been bummed if I woke up with some peeling, because then I would really feel like it was regenerating some new cells and my skin was like sloughing off. But I will say, if you're brand new to acids, this is probably a great new introductory product for you, because it's nice and gentle, and like I said, I didn't experience any redness, and my skin can be a little bit sensitive, so that was encouraging to me. So if you're worried about that, I really don't think you'll have any issue, but just be careful because it does have this natural fragrance in here. Another thing too, I felt like there was a big difference in my pore size, and I don't know if that has to do with the exfoliating properties in this, but I felt like the oils around my nose are definitely less noticeable, and like I said, overall my skin just feels more smooth and just more balanced. So overall, if you're looking for a gentle, non-irritating exfoliating product, you don't want to quite look like Samantha from Sex and the City and having to wear a sun hat all day because of the crazy blisters you get from a peel, this is a nice introductory product to acids. I feel like it does the job. You're not going to get like life-changing results from this, but I feel like it's a nice non-irritating version of maybe something like Good Genes. So overall, I would recommend this product. If it didn't have the natural fragrance in here, I could recommend it 100%, but that's the one thing lacking with this. But for me, I didn't get any irritation or redness from this, so I did appreciate that. But if you want something nice, gentle, non-irritating, if you haven't used acids in the past, and if this is your first time using, I think this would be a great introduction to the world of glycolic and lactic acids. So I did enjoy this. I will continue to use this. I love the glow I got from it, so I was really happy with this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys use any glycolics or any stronger acids, let me know about a product that you guys are enjoying. I know everybody raves about the Drunk Elephant glycolic, so I would love to know if you've tried that as well. You guys always have the best recommendations, so I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. See you guys.